Hello, everyone, and welcome to Dark Stories. Today, I'll take you to the dark streets of Düsseldorf, a city grappling with economic crisis and political turmoil in the aftermath of World War I. This is where one of history's most terrifying and depraved serial killers, the infamous Vampire of Düsseldorf, unleashed his reign of terror. He wasn't just a killer. He was a monster whose crimes haunted an entire nation. Peter Kürten. Peter Kürten's grim story begins in 1883 in Cologne. Born into a family of 13 children, Kürten spent his early years under the shadow of an abusive and alcoholic father. The physical and sexual abuse he endured left deep psychological scars. From a young age, he developed twisted sexual fantasies, which manifested in acts of cruelty toward animals and arson. He's believed to have committed his first murder in 1913. As he grew up, he committed various crimes, from theft to rape, and spent a significant portion of his life in prison. During this time, he developed the psychopathy that would culminate in murder. Peter Kürten gained his notoriety with a horrific killing spree that began in Düsseldorf in 1929. His murders, characterized by their random victim selection and extreme brutality, paralyzed the entire city. The police initially struggled to connect the crimes, as Kürten's methods varied wildly. He would strangle some victims, stab others, and brutally bludgeon others with a heavy hammer. His victims were just as diverse: a young girl, a young woman, and even a man. But the most chilling aspect of Kürten's crimes was their sexual and bloody nature. Evidence found at the scenes suggested he drank his victim's blood or played with it after the murders. This savagery earned him the nickname, the Vampire of Düsseldorf, from the media. In a short period, from 1929 to 1930, Kürten killed at least 9 people and attempted to murder more than 30 others. The city was consumed by paranoia. People were afraid to go out at night, and children weren't left alone. The police questioned hundreds of people, but found no solid leads. At one point, the panicked public even blamed and attempted to lynch an innocent man. The chaos in the city was a clear sign of desperation. All this terror came to an abrupt end with Kürten's capture. In 1930, a woman who survived a murder attempt provided a description, turning the investigation toward Peter Kürten. Most shockingly, his wife, tired of his sadistic fantasies and growing suspicions, went to the police. Her testimony provided the concrete evidence they needed. When police arrested Kürten, he was completely calm and offered no resistance, as if he had been eager to be caught. The interrogation process horrified the entire world. Kürten confessed to all 9 murders and numerous attempted murders in graphic detail. He showed no remorse and openly admitted to the pleasure he derived from his crimes. Statements like, "The pleasure I got from killing was much more than any sexual pleasure," shocked even the psychologists. His calm and rational demeanor in court made him seem like a normal person, but his words reflected the soul of a true monster. In 1931, he was sentenced to death by guillotine. In his final hours before his execution, he continued to meet with psychologists. He claimed he wasn't afraid of death, and that his final wish was to know if he could hear the sound of his own head being cut off by the guillotine blade. This request once again highlighted just how twisted and deranged his mind was. With his execution in 1931, the era of fear in Düsseldorf finally came to an end. The case of Peter Kürten is more than just a crime story. It serves as a lesson that reflects humanity's deepest fears, its darkest sides, and how evil can fester within society. What do you think about this chilling case? What made his murders so terrifying? Share your thoughts with us in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you in the next dark story.